Hello and welcome to Optimal Game State. Today we are going to have a quick look at this new Spearhead magazine, which I picked up today. This is one of Hatchette's series. So the first one is always going to be a good bargain. Right now it is only out in the UK and in Ireland, so it is very limited. Typically they then will do a European one a few months later, like 6 months later, I think 12 months later before it turns up in the US, unfortunately. This These overall are a bad deal. So what happens with these is if you sign up for them, if you sign up for the monthly release, you'll get some fantastic value ones like this, and then further down the line, you will get the occasional ones that are two paint pots, which are not good value at all. You are better off kind of cherry picking them if you have a local magazine, a local shop. Now that shop is going to get stung with the paint pots every so often. Um, but the flip side of signing up for it is if you do so, you will get them. So I have a real problem here in Dublin, in Ireland, where if one of these is super popular, it just won't turn up. So the goblins, so the one that had essentially a box of goblins on it, did not make it over to here because basically it just sold out over in the UK, and they just never shipped any from over to Ireland. We also have problems, and I saw it already today. There was a section in the store I would normally go to, and it was empty because obviously someone, or what I can tell, someone walked in and then just scooped up the 10 or so that were there, and they'll just appear on eBay for, double the price, triple the price, whatever. Anyway, we're going to have a quick look and see what's inside. It is a chunky one, so it's got a big plastic back, and then a big cardboard back to kind of give it a bit of space, and then we have a bag that actually contains the real content. Copious word. You will notice. Oh, actually, yeah, I should mention this. So for this particular one, what they're doing is the goal is to do spearheads. So spearhead, 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 spearhead. So each of them are different chunk spearheads. You'll get them scenery eventually. So if you were to collect the entire thing, you'd end up with a bundle of different ones, and you could play it in the spearheads. And then this is the next one, which will be in 2 weeks. Not actually 2 weeks. That will be some rat ogres. So will probably be a popular one. Hopefully I can get my hands on some. I don't have any rat ogres. All right, the juicy bit. So the magazine itself. It will have an insert, and we will have some names. What else is worth saying about this? It feels like this is a price that GW can sustain. Maybe not that super cheap 2.99 sterling. That is always ridiculous. This is basically from the Skaven Tide box, Skaven Doom box, Vermintide. No, it's Skaven Tide. Okay. And as you can see on this here, we have a Greyseer, Warlock Engineer, Lord Verdant, so a Stormcast, and then a Griff Crow. So that will be a little bit of fun. I don't think it splits evenly. I think they are all the same. Oh yeah, they could. So this half could be just a Stormcast, and then this half is just the game. Fun, cool. Looking forward to it. Some bases. It's for Little Looter, and then presumably for the Stormcast, big one. Okay, dice. Never upset to see dice. Might never use these, but have them. Okay. This here is just is advertising, pure advertising. But it does have a giant poster, which is kind of fun. I'm not sure if I'd ever do anything with it or use it. But I guess if you're a teenager or a kid, it might be fun to put on your doorstep. On your room, on your wall. Okay, the extra stuff they get. This is terrible. It's a mold line removal, which aren't very good anyway. You should probably be using something sharp if you're grown up. These clippers are bad. These paintbrushes. Actually, I think those ones are okay. But these are for subtracting. Ooh, you get an eternal. I like the night reflector. Yeah. Bigger selection. They've got Stormcast, Magakin, Islet Deepkin, Skaven, Soulblight Graveyards. Honestly, chances are you're not going to want all of these. yeah, the best case is to for your local to pick it up. They also have a weird habit. If you sign up for a subscription, they will occasionally add something bonus in, and they will automatically subscribe you to it. So if you're not paying attention, you can get stung with extra products. These are the big ones. Only $2.50 per extra. The problem with it with this premium one is it's like months. It's like 4 or 5 months before you'll get your first one. So that is going to add up. And that will be, if you do the subscription, you get a box of 4. So that's going to be a tenner each box. So basically, by the time you do get a discount, but it's not really much worth the savings. This one's cool. So obviously, purple card, but there's a board. That's kind of fun. So this is actually a Spearhead board. Now, as an aside, Ultra Pro are going to be doing versions of these boards, which could be very cool. Hopefully, they're doing double-sided. Okay, here's the actual magazine itself. And to be honest, look, out of all of this, I've done this several times, and this is the only thing we care about. Now, as I said, I did go into a store and everything was sold out, but conveniently, and people from Dublin know who I mean, there is a guy who sits outside the store with magazines, and he did have 2 copies left, and I was able to grab just one. So I didn't take everything like I know some people do. Okay, what do we have here? The Age of Sigmar. Okay, so simple background. They talk about the realms. Okay, this is good stuff. Liking it. More advertising. So much goddamn advertising. Not recommended. Okay, these are spearheads. Oh, cool. Random generator and title for character names. Might be a good one if you're if you play the RPG. If you play the Soulbound RPG. Skaven names. You can. There is a book on chaos. Oh, it is there. Have we got it yet? Yeah, there's a Champions of Chaos. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you can play Skaven characters. That one should come out soon. It is. Never mind me. Okay. How to assemble. Straightforward enough. Then something about the background, core concepts. So this is taking models, rolling some dice. And some more tools. Don't think we get forceful with this. That's fine. So it's just giving the background, giving an idea, and then there's a simple mini game to play out, which is just rolling dice. Okay. Yeah, I'm sold. As I said, my previous experience with these is do not bother getting subscription unless you want to. Like, there is convenience of just having it delivered to your door. You will lose out a little bit because the value of the models you'll want isn't great. Honestly, and the paint pots. The paint pots aren't great either. Now, the reality is, if you wanted everything, if you wanted everything here, this is a really good deal. Value-wise, this is a good deal, and it will be spread out, so you'll have some time to paint it, and you can kind of work away. But if you're thinking, I really want that Cities of Sigmar Warband, and maybe what's that there, Ossiarchs, and I want the Seraphon. If you're looking for those 3, you might be better off just going out and buy those boxes. They are available. It's not a crazy amount of money, but yeah, as a project, it's kind of good. I definitely will be looking out for stuff. So what do we have here? Those clan rats. Those are the ogres. Oh, so we are going to get the guy on mount. So that'll be nice. So I'm interested in that. Bits and pieces. Anyway, that's all I want to show you. At some point, I will do another video where we will paint stuff up and yeah, if you are in the UK or if you are in Ireland, hopefully you can pick this up yourself and yeah, join me in painting the models. Right, have a good week. Talk to you soon.
Thanks for making it all the way to the end. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Each week I put up a new video talking about one of Games Workshop's specialist games. The goal is always to try and make the best possible two-player experience. If this is something you'd find interesting, please subscribe to the channel and comment to let me know what you'd like to see in future.